If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? This one question changed my entire life. Let me tell you about it. When I was a senior in college, and this was around 2024, I came across Graham Weaver. He was a top professor at Stanford Business School, and what struck me most was that I came across him by complete accident. I was scrolling on YouTube like I always did on my bed, just brain rotting, and I saw a video with an interview with him, and I clicked on it for some reason, and I totally became engrossed with his learning tactics. He was all about finding your passion, finding your purpose in life, and that totally hooked me in because I was about to graduate college and go into a corporate job, but I didn't know if that's what I wanted to do with my life. I was still trying to find that one passion or purpose that drove me to do well in life. To me, finding your passion and purpose in life always felt like such a mystery to me. It felt like this big thing that I could never comprehend. And all throughout my life, I thought I had no purpose. I thought I was just on this world to follow a set structured life, which I've been indoctrinated to think that, oh, I have to go to school. And once I graduate high school, I have to go to a good college. And once I go to a good college, I have to get good grades and then get a high paying job that guarantees you success. And I think my goalpost for what success looks like was mainly based on what everyone else was doing around me. Everyone wanted a high paying job. Everyone wanted friends, lots of friends to be around them. But for me, I fell into that trap of just following whatever people thought they wanted because I thought they would look at me different if I didn't exactly set those success goalposts as my definition of success. And so for me, finding a passion was always this daunting task, and I felt so intimidated by following my passion. And I think I saw a lot in the movies where like, oh, this guy has his dream and he wants to follow it. Like, let's say in Rocky, he wants to become the best boxer. I actually never watched Rocky, so please forgive me if I get this wrong. But in Rocky, he wants to become the best boxer, so he's training his hardest every single day to become that best boxer. That's his purpose in life. But for me, that was exactly the problem. I didn't know what my purpose was in life. I didn't know what my passions were either. I was just simply following life. And so with that question, if you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? I had to go through a lot of self-reflection and growing pains to get to the answer. And for me, I realized and thought back to my childhood, which was sort of the catalyst for me thinking about what my passion in life was. And I just remembered I loved making videos with my brother on this old camera that we had. And I also love watching YouTube. I was always so engrossed with the idea of YouTube that anyone could post on this video platform for free, and then anyone else could watch it for free, although you had to watch some unskippable ads. But that's the thing, you could connect with the world so easily with this mic, with this phone, and just by talking to the camera like I'm doing right now. And that idea was just so enticing to me. The more and more I thought about it, that I even started to journal that I really want to pursue YouTube as a hobby. And another thing that was holding me back was this fear of failure. And I know this is so cliche, but we always hear of failure as being a good thing. But in reality, it sucks. It sucks to fail. And the thing is, you're not sure if that failure is going to enable success. And I think that unknown between failing and what success is what's so scary to me. I never thought of failure as stepping stones for success, because how would my success be guaranteed? It could just be failure leading towards more failure. And so for me, I think somewhere along the way, I got lost in just playing it safe. If I knew that getting a new job would help me guarantee money, financial freedom, and help me build towards that goal, then I would obviously choose the more safer route instead of doing this YouTube thing as a hobby. And another thing is that it's because I was too afraid of what other people thought of me. It was the fear of failure, but also the fear of humiliation that held me back. Where like I would question, oh, what would people think of me? What would people think of me if they saw me on the internet talking to this camera about goals and cringe stuff like that, you know? It is very cringy right now to me that even though I'm only 23 and I haven't achieved much in this world, I'm talking about following your passions and doing all this. It doesn't make any sense. Like, at least if I was an accomplished individual, then I could have some sort of credentials to talk about following your dreams. But I'm just a regular kid. But also, I think that it's so exciting to me that I can prove to someone with this mindset by always believing in yourself that you can achieve the good things, and I'm documenting my journey right now, even though I'm not a famous YouTuber or I have less than 100 subscribers. And I think that's what makes following something so scary, yet so exciting, is that you don't have your success guaranteed. But if you show up every day like your success is guaranteed, and you show up with consistency even during the days where you don't believe in yourself, then your success is almost guaranteed, or at least you're proving to yourself, you're putting in the reps and making it possible for yourself. Because if you don't take action, nothing's gonna happen. And ultimately, that idea of being humiliated and being so afraid of that leads into the bigger topic of, why do I care so much about what other people think of me? Why do I put so much weight to it? And that's another topic for another day. But it ultimately leads into that system where we believe that everyone gives a shit about us. Everyone is always thinking about us, when in reality, they're really not. And I think my biggest regret will be, what if I dream too small? What would this little kid think of me if I live life like a normal person? If I live life too scared to try out new things? Because we only have 2 lives. The second one starts when we realize we only have 1, which is sort of at the stage I'm at. And so what I want to do is dream big, and I don't want to limit myself to just living small. I really want to make a real impact on this world, and if other people find it cringe, then so be it. But I know there's people out there who listen to this sort of stuff, and I look up to so many YouTubers who inspire me to get better every day and also think bigger in life. Because I feel like all my life I've just been thinking too small of like, oh, I need to get this job, I need to get good grades, which are also very important. But if you want to make a great impact on this world, you have to think bigger than that. So ultimately, this one question becomes so crucial for us understanding what we're really interested in. I find that when I'm working on things that I don't really give a shit about, to be honest, I have no energy for it. And there may be people who's really interested into like stock, bond returns. And if you are, good for you, then you're following your passions, your interest in life. But for me, my interests lie in the more creative side, which I'm pursuing now as a hobby. And I find that when I work on things that I give a shit more about, I have so much more energy, and it's just so much more rewarding to work on things that you're passionate about, because it gives you infinite energy. There's no comparison between having energy for something you don't care about and having energy on working something that like you really care about and you really want to change the world. But yeah, I just want to share this message with the world. Please, after this video, just think about the question. If you knew you couldn't fail, what would you do? If you knew your success was guaranteed by doing this one thing, what would you do? And the thing is, it doesn't have to be you quit your job right now or you drop whatever you're doing and you pursue that passion right away. Do it as a side hustle. Do it as a hobby. I think it makes things so much more enjoyable if you're actually enjoying the process. And that's something, honestly, I've been lacking recently. I've been looking towards my video as like, oh, I need to reach 100 subscribers by the end of this week. I need to reach 10,000 views by the end of next month. But that makes it so much less enjoyable if I'm not enjoying the process of actually creating videos like this and more focused on like the numbers and metrics, which I definitely need to improve on myself. So after this video, really think to yourself, let's say you could do anything in the world and your success was guaranteed. You could be a chef and you'll be the best chef in the world. You could be a basketball player. You could be the best basketball player in the world. What would you do? What would you want to spend your life doing, and what would you want your legacy to be? And I think once you realize that, it unlocks so much excitement within you. And of course, when you pursue those passions, things will be hard. Like, you won't see results, but you have to think of it as a long-term investment towards something you're interested in. And so for me right now, although I'm not getting like the most views ever, I want to do it. I'm thinking long-term about it. It's not like I have to see 1 million subscribers in my account, please. But seriously, 1 million subscribers one day, like, I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting more so my impact on the world. And that's something I want to move my goalposts of success, is rather than looking at it as how many subscribers, how much watch time I get. Think more about how am I impacting people and what do I want my legacy to be, and think of it more as, am I enjoying the process of creating videos? Because that's what it all boils down to. Am I enjoying the process of doing what I'm doing? And if the answer is no, then you have to reframe your mindset or go to another passion that you're interested in. And I hope you guys enjoyed this style video. I know it's very just yap fest, and sorry for all the yapping I've done, but I really want to move towards something that's me being more vulnerable and genuine, because I feel like recently my short form and long form videos haven't been the most genuine versions of myself. And although in the future I do want to do more things other than yapping at a camera, I really hope this reaches someone out there. That's the main goal. Let me just clip form for the thumbnail real quick. That's all. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you're watching right now, you're a real one. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.